It's Taco Tuesday. Got some time before dinner, so I figured I'd throw you guys a little fun here. Ta-da! Enigma's back. I finished it yesterday. I kind of did a video on it, and then while I was uploading, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to upload it. I wanted to fly it, make sure everything was all good before I kind of just spoke, and yeah, it's back. It's like John Wick. It's back, and it's better than ever. I flew it with the props that survived the crash. Everything on there is the exact same thing except for this sick mother effing frame. It's got options. I did like a custom setup with the GoPro mount, which I will test somewhere else, not in front of the road. It was like 5.5 minutes ripping back and forth in the yard, over the house, the typical stuff you see me do. Obviously, I'll lose a little bit of flight time once I throw the monster GoPro on here. And what's cool is when you throw the weight forward, this thing has the option to move because it's like a freaking bus, and it has all the room to move the battery back. I have a second strap to put back here. And I also switched, and that's kind of why I erased the video, is I wasn't happy with one of my decisions. And I'll share that journey, that thought process with you guys, because, none of us are perfect, always make mistakes, or just not even a mistake. It's just, I think it's better off. The receiver is under right here. I flipped it around because before it was here, and I had the antennas coming out here. It was fine, no big deal. But then I couldn't put the strap. I was like, I'll try some other things. I could put a strap here and I could put a strap here, but I could not get a good bite on the battery, and that really bothered me. If I decided to fly just one center, I'd only bite into here. I'm not using the killer awesome Velcro on this one because it's got the rubber pad and it doesn't move with this. This is the best strap I have ever used. Thickest, strongest, most badass strap from Luminaire. So he's got a Woody. So yeah, I am able to center the strap, which I feel a million times better about. And if I have to push all the way back, I can comfortably get another bite on it here. One of the super cool things that I did, which I will show you real quick, is I added a bunch of LEDs to it, and I think it stands out really, really cool, and I think you guys will get a kick out of this. Now, mind you, there's still light on behind me. I got one back there, and then I've got a green and a white one. Look how bright that is. That's insane. On the bottom, and then when the motors spool up, I have one on each arm. So this thing will not get lost at nighttime. You will see this from a country mile away. I did this for now. I'm probably going to switch it to modes, so it'll be different if I fly at level, which I don't, other than landing. I may leave that. I think it looks cool. It's the green and the blue, and it kind of lights up behind here, and in the dark, I think that'll be a cool effect. It lights up through the GoPro mount, which is super cool. He said, and even in the dark, it's even better. And you get a nice mix of color here. Let me put you back down so I don't drop it. Flight characteristics are pretty spot on from the other frame. I got to tweak a couple things. It flies just a touch different. I think my idle air is a little low, and that is when you go to arm the motors. For the new people, you don't just start throttling up. I flick a switch and it arms it, and these start spinning all by themselves at a certain RPM. So when you go to flip and roll, or I punch it hard and I go to flip upside down and hover, these things are spinning at that arm speed. So I noticed at a couple of the punch flips, it got a tiny bit squirrely, and that's probably due to that idle air being just a little low. I quickly tested to make sure, and this is a complete new wire, complete new plug. Big shout to Drone Tread. He had an extra one floating around. That was the failure in the last crash from Enigma's original frame. Solder point or something. Even though we inspected, it looked sort of fine. It had to be, because it was, when I went to unplug the battery from the flight before the crash, it was scalding hot. Burnt the tips of my fingers, right where I'm pinching here. So I checked that. Kind of had a flashback. I did a huge punch out and go into a power loop, and it started beeping, and my heart dropped for a second, but it was just because I was hitting the low voltage threshold, so the beeper was beeping. So it wasn't a failure, thank God. Scared the crap out of me. But it's back. It's super cool looking. I can't wait to show all the guys. Definitely one of a kind. It's definitely me. It makes a statement. I look forward to getting some footage with it. I love how the GoPro mount came out, and I enjoy it more because it's customized to my liking. And if it fails and crashes and I break it off, I'm sure they make one. This is the first I've seen of this frame when I ordered it. So, but I've got to imagine they make a typical 4-hole mount for it. With no big deal. But other than falling from 130 feet on a failing XT60 plug, we should be good. So stay tuned for some footage from this. I'm going to try to get out this weekend, get to Town Farm Hill or somewhere else with Brian, and it should be hopefully cooler. It's like 100 degrees outside today. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's Taco Tuesday, so go enjoy some tacos. Pointing at the wrong thing. And I am uploading in processing HD A Tale of Two Flights. It's the last 2 video clips that I have from my birthday vacation. One is with Sweet Tooth and one is Mr. Cinematic, the Cinewhoop. So it's best of both worlds, 2 different musics. I thought it was a cool little setup. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, following the journey, and big shouts for all the support. I'm almost to 1K. I am super honored, super happy, and again, definitely gonna do some kind of giveaway when I get there. I don't spend a lot of time on YouTube other than the people that I follow, so I'm not searching. I'm not on all these live feeds that are just growing channels. I want to grow because of my content, not just because somebody says, hey, he's in our chat, go check him out, subscribe to him. I want subscribers that want to be here. So I am very happy where I'm at, and 1K is my goal. I'm okay with that. I'll be able to live stream from the phone. I'll be able to run around on the hoverboard again and have a cigar and laugh and giggle with you guys. So that's where I'm at. Again, thank you everybody. We'll see y'all soon.